Hello, you amazing, beautiful people, and welcome back to another country music reaction video. Of course, this one has been recommended by my good American friend, Judd. If you don't know who he is, make sure you go check him out. He's a big-time streamer. I absolutely love that guy, and he's the one who gives me all these recommendations. He's the one who introduced me to all this amazing country music. I'll leave a link to his channel and put his logo up somewhere on the screen right now. But yes, our good friend Judd has recommended another country music song for me to react to. This random British guy, and that is Brad Paisley, He Didn't Have to Be. I'm a little bit worried about this one. I'm pretty worried about this one, because on the side of my screen is a recommendation for a reaction to this song, and the dude is crying. And we know how emotional I get, so I'm gonna stop talking. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe if you want more. Let's jump into my first time ever reaction to Brad Paisley with his song, He Didn't Have to Be.
Dr. Forrest, dial 182, please. Dr. Forrest, please dial 118.
When a single mom goes out on a date with somebody new, it always winds up feeling more like a job interview. My mama used to wonder if she'd ever meet someone who wouldn't find out about me and then turn around and run.
I already really love his voice. The intro to this feels like very emotional, very heavy. Already I'm feeling this one. And I really like this guy's voice. Very, very strong country voice. Really love his style. Really like his voice. Good singing voice.
And then turn around.
He looks quite young. Quite young for this.
I met the man I call my dad when I was 5 years old. He took my mom out to a movie, and for once I got to go. A few months later I remember lying there in bed. I overheard him pop the question, and I prayed that she'd say yes. And then all of a sudden, oh, it seemed so strange to me how we went from something's missing to a family. Looking back, all I can say about all the things he did for me is I hope I'm at least half the dad that he didn't have to be.
Ah, man. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is a really beautiful story. I love country music so much. I do. I have such a soft spot for it. I never thought I would. Like, growing up, like, just as a random British guy, I never thought country music was going to get me as much as it does. But I do. I have such a soft spot for it. And the number one reason, I say it all the time, is the storytelling. I love the stories that country music tells. I love that there's this, like, entire genre of music that is all about telling stories. One of my favorite things to do is listen to someone's story. And listening to country music, I get to listen to all these stories. And this is a beautiful story. This really is. My sons are everything to me. And I like, when you see, like, there's a lot of people in my life who just don't give their children any kind of love, any kind of attention. And it breaks my whole heart because of how I feel to my boys. I can't imagine them being, like, living a life like that. And this music video, this is so sweet. This is such a beautiful song. This is so sweet.
I met the girl that's now my wife about 3 years ago. We had the perfect marriage, but we wanted something more. And now here I stand surrounded by our family and friends, crowded round the nursery window as they bring the baby in. And now all of a sudden, oh, it seems so strange to me how we've gone from something's missing to a family. Looking through the glass, I think about the man that's standing next to me. And I hope I'm at least half the dad that he didn't have to be.
This is such a sweet damn story. Brad Paisley, man, what are you doing? My first time reaction to this guy, and already I love this dude. Already. Getting me all emotional, man. What a beautiful message in this song so far. Be like this guy. Be like this. Be a good part in the world. Not a bad part. There's so much bad in the world. Be a good part. Be a good parent. Look up, like, man, like, the children are so just, like, full of innocence, and they've got their whole lives ahead of them, and they're molded by adults. We mold them, we shape them, and, you know, just always think, like, what would have you have liked when you were a kid? How would you have liked to have been treated? And just give that, man. Give that love that you wish you had, if you never had it. Or give the love you had. Give it 10 times more. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is a freaking beautiful song for Brad Paisley. Beautiful. I love this.
Looking back, all I can say about all the things he did for me is I hope I'm at least half the dad that he didn't have to be, because he didn't have to be. No, he didn't have to be.
This is just the sweetest damn video ever, man. Ah, this is so damn sweet. I love this. Brad Paisley looks kind of young for a country singer. Like, no disrespect, but country singers are usually a bit older. Brad Paisley looks very young, very young. Very old, mature, and, like, timeless voice for someone who looks quite young, surprisingly. Beautiful song. Beautiful, beautiful song. I love his voice. Really like his voice. Like the simple guitar work. Like how well it fits together. And I love the story that Brad Paisley is telling with this one. I've always said this. I feel like too many people get tied down to families that aren't good for them. And I see this happen all the time. There's so many people I know who are, like, literally tied to relatives, siblings, or parents that just, like, aren't good for them, ruin their lives, really toxic people. And they say, like, well, you can't choose your family, so you're kind of stuck with these people. And I always say, no, you can. You 100% can choose your family. I've always had that mindset. I've always been very much in the belief that as you get older, that is exactly one thing you can do. You can choose your family. If people don't love you, if people don't respect you, if people don't care about you, there's no reason for those people to be in your life. So don't have them in your life. Don't give them the time of day. Don't spend your life wasting it trying to live a life in someone else's image. It makes me really sad. There's a lot of people like this. So seeing something like this, right? Listening to this video and listening to this song, watching this music video, this just cements that for me. Where you have this awesome human being giving up their life. They weren't a parent, and they gave up their life to become a parent, to become a grandparent. And it's just, this is the kind of person you want to be, right? Even the whole song about this, you know? I hope I'm half the dad that he didn't have to be. This is it. This should be inspiration. Man. There's a lot of my parents did right, and there's a lot they did wrong. And the one thing, I don't care what I do with my life, right? I don't care. I want to die. I want to be old and grey, and I want to die knowing that I could not have been a better dad. Knowing that they're looking back at my life and going, there's nothing I could have done more for those boys. I gave them everything I had. I gave them every single speck of my heart, my love, my time, my energy, all went to them. And I just hope that both of them can just, like, that's what they feel like. They're like, he was the best dad anyone could ever ask for. And that's what I want. That's all I care about. I'm a father first, and I'm nothing else. That's how I always look at it. This is such a beautiful story. I love this. Awesome music video and song, man. Brad Paisley made one hell of a first-time impression with this one. It's stuff with children and parenting, and it hits me. It really does. It really does. With my childhood and me being a father now, it just, like, I feel it. I feel like, don't become a parent until you're ready to give up your life. That's my advice to everybody. When you become a parent, your life is over. Okay? It's done. It's over. It's true. When you become a parent, life is over, okay? But your new life, the life that you dedicate to those kids, that just begins. And that life kicks the shit out of the one you had before. You dedicate all your time, all your energy, all your money to those children, and you just watch them smile and laugh and cry, and you're there to hold them and make them feel better. That is such a better feeling than anything you had before. Than any holidays or any promotions or anything you had before. That new life is so much better. So your life ends when you have children, but you get a better one. Trust me. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, like, subscribe, join the family, and let me know what other songs you'd like me to react in that comment section down below. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, my friends, you will see me in the next